everyone, VJ32 back with another deck review. This is the Swarm playing cards. This is not the regular Swarm playing cards, the official ones. I don't have those ones because they're, well, cheap. Swarm is a brand made by a company in China, WJ Printing, and it's basically a B knockoff. Basically, it looks like a B deck, except it says Swarm. This is a custom version, a new version that was created by Robert Tomlinson sometime, I guess, last year. He was going to use this and produce this for WJ Printing. It was going to be on Kickstarter. But the USPC, in all their infinite wisdom, said, no, not going to happen. They threw their lawyers at WJ Printing and Robert Tomlinson, said, screw you, we're not going to let you produce this, it's a knockoff of the bees, or whatever. It's like, seriously, it's nothing like the regular Swarm decks that are an actual knockoff of the bees. But I guess they saw it as some kind of a threat, so they told them, they basically sent their lawyers down the throats of WJ Printing and Robert Tomlinson, and these were never produced. A handful of them, I'm not sure how many were produced for samples, and Robert Tomlinson sold some in the backer kit of his Rise of a Nation project, playing cards project. So that's how I got them. They weren't cheap. They were like $30 each or something. But you know what? Rare. And I think collectible. Anyways, the front of the box says poker size on top. You see a bee. There looks like it's going to sting someone. It says Swarm playing cards number 11, casino quality. To the side it says Honeycomb back, Premium Club Special Swarm. The other side, same thing. Top. Standard poker size since 1992. Bottom, the other way. Barcode says Swarm Poker 92, made in CN, China. The back, associated back design says back number 77. Premium Club Special. And a little trademark thing. No seal. It's got a tuck case, reminds me a bit of the Anglo, which is kind of interesting. You can do this if you want to. Nothing on the flaps. The Jokers. This is done by Robert Tomlinson. It's a nice, fancy looking Joker. The star in the corner says the Joker on top, sitting on his throne. The other one's the same, except it's got red colors to it and red stars. The Ace of Spades says Swarm on top, playing cards number 11 on the bottom, made in China. And you see a beehive there with a bee on top. Here's your back design. Nice honeycomb back. Similar to the one that, it's somewhat similar, I guess, to the Penguin Magic Honeybee deck. And to some extent, the 1B deck that Illusionist did late last year, but still different. Court cards have been changed as well, so they're not standard USPC. They've been improved in the faces a little bit. Check that out. The Queen's actually pretty. So you could be smiling a little bit, but she's, you know, she's not bad looking. Very nice. I'll just sort them quickly. And then the number cards, they're basically just standard, as you can see. The other one, same old, except that it's blue. And I like how it fades to white at the border. So it's still, it's kind of a full bleed, but it's somewhat border, somewhat of a border. So that's nice. The cards themselves, they're okay. They're not USPC quality. They're not as good as some of the other decks that he's had produced through WJ Printing. But they're not bad. I mean, it is just basically sample decks. It does have a linen finish. And a nice springy stock, as you can see. They don't handle so good, obviously. But then again, I didn't buy them for fanning or flourishing, so I don't care. Overall, though, nice deck. What I would say, as far as the back design is concerned, it's nice, it's simple. I would say 4.5 out of 5. I think that's a pretty good score. The faces, again, probably 4.5 out of 5. They're fairly standard, as they should be for a deck like this. But he did improve the court cards a bit, and nice, job with the ace of spades and the jokers. Handling wise, I'm gonna say like 3.5 out of 5. It's not horrible, but it's not anywhere near good. But again, it's just kind of a prototype deck, something like that. And I bought them not for handling purposes, but because I thought they'd be a nice collectible deck to have in my collection. So that is that. Overall, 4.5 out of 5, something like that. 4.25 out of 5, I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much, I guess. I like it though. Robert Tomlinson did a nice job with them. It's just too bad that USPC used their money and their muscle to not allow this to be produced. They had no right to do that as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you take a look at the regular Swarm decks. You can Google it. Google Swarm. You'll see the regular decks. You've probably seen them on poker sites or wherever. They have a tuck ace that looks just like a B tuck ace, except it says Swarm instead of B. The ace of spades and the jokers, they're just ripped off of a B deck. And then Robert Tomlinson designs this to replace it, so that it's not a complete knockoff of the B deck. It's unique and different, so that they can have a nice branded deck for WJ printing. And USPC says no. I don't understand. USPC allows them to print knockoffs, but when it's something that they want to do for themselves that's unique, they say no. Anyways, that is that. Comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. Check out collectiblepointcards.com for all your card needs. Use B to save free. It's 32 to save 10%. Links and discount codes down below. That is that. Unfortunately, finding these, if you really want them, not going to be easy. Maybe you'll find them on eBay or something, but they won't be cheap. They'll be hard to come by. But that is that. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.